Hey everybody, welcome back to Building Up. My name is Tyler, and today I'll be making the Collector and Grandmaster from Marvel out of Lego. Now we have gotten both characters as official Lego minifigures before. At the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con, Lego made a very limited amount of this Collector figure that was exclusive to the convention. All of those Comic-Con figures are hard to come by, and this one is no different. In fact, in its original packaging, it goes for over $1,000 on eBay. So instead, I'll be making the character out of much more affordable minifigure parts that you might even have in your collection. We also did get this Grandmaster figure in the Thor vs. Hulk Arena Clash set from Thor Ragnarok, but I think it's in desperate need of a few upgrades. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Alright, here's what I came up with for the Collector. Going from the bottom up, I got these black legs with red side printing from this scuba diver figure, but replaced the hip piece with this one from Kai from the Ninjago movie. I'm trying to make this as accurate as possible to that official figure, and I think that's the closest we can get with more common parts, even though the leg printing should really be dark red. And speaking of that official figure, the torso is dark red with some textured purple printing, so I got this one that's sort of similar from the grandmother figure from this Chinese New Year set and replaced the arms with some regular black ones and hands with white ones. Then I thought that serrated white cape was exclusive to the Comic-Con figure until I saw that it also came on some wolf figures from Chima, so I just went ahead and took the cape from one of them. Moving up to the head, the character has some sort of alien makeup, so I actually decided to use the head from the Grandmaster figure. The makeup and facial expression are a bit different, but I do think this is the best option in LEGO's catalog. Plus, if you didn't know, these two characters are actually brothers, so it kind of makes sense to have that resemblance. Then to top it off, I gave him this white swept-back hair with a widow's peak. And the Comic-Con figure also came with this little build as an accessory, which is supposed to represent the Ether from Thor the Dark World because he is given that capsule in the end credits scene. And luckily it's a super simple build, it's literally just a transparent red stud stacked between two black ones. So here's a side-by-side comparison with my figure and the one from Comic-Con, and I'm actually a little bit surprised by how close I was able to get just by using these fairly common pieces. But I actually think we can improve this figure with a few easy changes. So starting with the hair, I swapped the other one out with this over-the-top one from Ursula. The Collector actually showed up in Avengers Code Red on Disney+, and LEGO also used this piece for him in that movie, and I just think it works a lot better for the character. Then I gave him this white fur collar from the Snow Guardian figure from the Series 22 CMF. I also went ahead and put the Ether build in this gold lantern piece, which is literally perfect for making that closer to what we see in the movie. And lastly, I replaced the legs with these ones from that same Kai figure the hips came from. I just like the design of the printing better and feel like the dark red ties in more with the rest of the parts. But let's go ahead and move on to the Grandmaster. I used the torso and head from the figure LEGO gave us in that Ragnarok set, but I wanted to add some detail on the legs, so I went ahead and got these ones with red and yellow stripes on the sides from Ringo Starr from the Beatles' Yellow Submarine set. It's still not perfect, but I think the colors match nicely and it does add more to the figure overall. Then I replaced the hair with this silver pompadour from Tan France from the Queer Eye Loft set, and I think that's a lot closer to his hairdo in the movie. And finally, I gave him the staff he uses to turn that guy into blue goop, which is aptly named the Melt Stick. And those are all the upgrades I gave my Grandmaster figure, but before I wrap up this video, I highly recommend checking out the Team Thor shorts on Disney+. They show what Thor was up to during Captain America Civil War and before Ragnarok, and his adventures with his roommate Daryl.
So I needed some me time, and I came to Australia, and that's when I moved in with Daryl.
Hello.
And here we are.
So if you haven't seen them yet, and you're a fan of Ragnarok and Jeff Goldblum's overall weirdness, you're probably gonna love them.
Mrs. Richardson, what are you wearing?
I'm just wearing a nightgown.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. What color?
Blue.
Oh, that's my favorite color. Mrs. Richardson, David's melted.
Anyways, there you have it guys, my Collector and Grandmaster minifigures. And please let me know in the comments if you would use any other parts to make these figures even better. But that'll do it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. But wait, if you're also a nerd and you want to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok @BuildingUpBricks, and as always, keep building up.